JR's year-end awards. Everyone knows who the best players are. We already know about that, so that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about JR's awards first, the nastiest dunk in the ACC. Nastiest dunker.
Dunker, it's one and the same almost. This is an easy one. C.J. Leslie. This player is truly gifted on the offensive end. And if you give him 2 steps in the paint, we're going to be on the highlight film, and we're going to be showing you here on the ACCDN. But this guy, above the rim, off the dribble, lobs, he does it all. And I think now, with the spacing in the NBA game, he's going to be able to see a lot more of his highlights.
Okay, now, next up, your ACC sharpshooter of the year.
Wow, this was tough. So many great shooters, Seth Curry, but I've got to go with Scott Wood. If I was going to make a video during my camp this summer, and if I need to show a guy shooting in a perfect form, it would be Scott Wood. This guy coming off a screen, stagger, single doubles. He's always lined up to the basket, always feet where they're supposed to be. Tremendous knockdown shooter.
We talked to him in Greensboro after he had broken Rodney Monroe's school record for most threes. When you break a Rodney Monroe three-point shooting record, you can shoot the rock.
Truly done something. Yes, you have.
The next award. Oh, this is an easy one.
Yes.
Mr. Clutch.
Oh, Mr. Clutch. Yeah, I don't need any notes. Here, Michael Snare, a guy that's done it 4 times this year and 2 last year.
Right.
So he's a game winner. If you're a Florida State fan, you're just hoping, let's hang close. Let's keep it to a 3-point game and get it to Mr. Snare and let him work his magic. And he's been able to do it. And the NBA teams are going to see this very diverse player next year.
You think he can move on to the next level?
I think so. He's got that clutch gene. I think that he's a great defensive player, and he brings an awful lot to the table for NBA GMs.
He's got that great body, that's for sure.
That's the main thing he brings to the table.
If he just makes that jumper as solid as it is in the final seconds of the game, if he can do that all the time, he's definitely got a long NBA career ahead of him. Okay, this one requires a little bit of explanation. A glue guy, the best glue guy in the ACC.
I love this. A glue guy, Jeff, is a guy that a coach can say, look, I don't need to run him plays. He never complains. He's had practice early, and he stays late. And the guy that does everything you need done, Trey McKinney-Jones. I love watching this young man play this season. He's one of Miami's best defenders. A lot of times he's hitting on the sideline in the offensive set, but, Jeff, you and I saw him in the ACC tournament go to work from the 3-point line. Whatever they needed done, he gets done. Gets after it, gutsy. He's got a body like a defensive back there. He gets it done. You love to have a player that plays with effort and intelligence.
We're big fans. The ladies are big fans of
yeah, I'm sure they are.
From the players of the year to the games of the year. First, the biggest upset this season in the ACC.
Oh, wow. There was so many big upsets, but I've got to go with the Wake Forest Demon Deacons beating Miami. For them, it's been an up-and-down year for them. Coaching staff under a little pressure, but they gave fans something to cheer about this year. They got to rush the court. They get to go out and celebrate with their team. Good things.
The best finish, Maryland over NC State.
Another tough one, but I'm going with the big Russian sickle in the middle with the jump hook. Alex Lynn getting it done.
Yeah, with 0.9 left, the put in off the Pichon miss.
Yes, the opportunity. Maryland's done this a lot this year. Had some very big wins.
And the game of the year, the best 40 minutes of basketball.
Oh, I've got to go with Duke and Miami. Ryan Kelly coming back after sitting with a foot injury, scoring 36 points. I mean, he was unbelievable from the field. And they got to come back and beat them after getting such an ugly loss down in Miami.
And even though Ryan Kelly had that huge game, Miami still had the 3 at the buzzer that could have forced overtime. That was truly the best game of the year, although I will say, we had so much fun watching the ACC championship game between North Carolina and Miami. There were moments, there were chunks of time in that game where we were truly seeing college basketball at its best.
Yes.